prime time. Get ready, get set. It's all that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Channel Sean. We're pushing deeper into our Summer of Slime retrospective, and it's time for another Fresh Out the Box Thursday. Today, we're opening the vault and all that episode featuring the R&B duo Changing Faces. Now, depending on your DVD box set or streaming service, it's usually listed as Season 1, Episode 9 or Production Code 109. The episode's a perfect showcase of the early cast finding their rhythm, giving us incredible commercial parodies, classic characters, and some of the most bizarre, cheese-based law enforcement in television history. Let's get into it.
You got yourself a deal. Got your nose, new kid.
Didn't see you over there, grease face. I heard the Arabs are looking for more oil. They should probably drill in your face.
The episode kicks off once again in the green room with a classic fourth wall break. The class actually gives a group of people a backstage tour of the All That set. It's a fun, chaotic way to open the show and reminds kids that this was their version of Saturday Night Live.
Hi, Lisa. What's going on?
Wow.
Right out the gate, we get hit with a fantastic fake commercial for Scholastic Snacks. The premise is simple, but genius for a kid's show.
Here, try this. But this is a notebook. Scholastic Snacks.
It's a commercial advertising completely edible school supplies. Honestly, if Nickelodeon actually manufactured these in 1995, every kid in America would have been eating their homework. Deadass, though. Then we get into the sketches, starting with Cooking with Randy and Mandy. Kenan Thompson and Angelique Bates play the over-enthusiastic hosts of their very own cooking show, and their entire culinary philosophy revolves around teaching the audience the benefits of cooking with chocolate. But the real star of this sketch is Lori Beth Denberg, who joins them as a guest character named Chef Monique.
With fine, plump tomatoes, the nicest noodles, and the mushrooms.
Watching Lori Beth play off Kenan and Angelique's chaotic energy while dealing with excessive amounts of chocolate is this early All That magic. Speaking of Lori Beth, she absolutely carries the middle of this episode. Of course, we get her signature segment, Vital Information, where she delivers her deadpan, rapid-fire advice for surviving everyday life.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder how in the world that song ever became so popular.
But right after that, we get a sketch called Arlene Lufa. Lori Beth plays a character who just decides to perform a full stand-up comedy routine right in the middle of her math class.
And what's with our cafeteria lady, huh? You kids get back in line, do you hear me? Yes, Miss Lenzel, we hear you. You're screaming.
It's such a specific, absurd concept, treating a middle school classroom like a brick wall comedy club, and Lori Beth's delivery is flawless. Now we get into the most unhinged sketch of the episode, and possibly the entire season, the Cheese Police. Kel Mitchell plays Officer Jack Colby, a hard-boiled cop who works for the Cheese Police. He's called in to stop a rogue student, played by Kenan, who's aggressively torturing Miss Fingerly, Principal Pimple, and the other students with dairy products. Kel plays this completely straight, like it's an intense, gritty cop drama.
Take this cheese down to the lab.
Yes, sir.
When a kid tries to reason with him by saying they were friends, Officer Colby just looks at him and delivers one of the most famously bizarre lines in the show's history. He yells, "If it isn't one cheese, it's another other. It's another other." Watching Kel Mitchell absolutely lose his mind while enforcing the laws of cheddar and provolone is physically comedy gold. To wrap up the show, we get an appearance from Mavis and Clavis, the two grumpy old men played by Kenan and Kel. They banter back and forth in their classic hilarious fashion before introducing the musical guest for the night.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Give it on up for Changing Faces.
Changing Faces takes the stage and performs their hit single, Fooling Around.
Yeah, I've come to this conclusion that you're...
Let's drop a little trivia here. This is such a great time capsule because Changing Faces was a massive force in the mid-90s R&B scene, fresh off the success of their debut album. Bringing that level of real radio-dominating talent to a kid's sketch show was a huge deal at the time. They absolutely crushed the live performance, closing out the episode with a perfect 1995 energy. Between edible school supplies, Lori Beth doing stand-up in math class, and Officer Jack Colby fighting dairy crime, this episode is a fantastic piece of snack history. I'm giving this episode a flawless 9 edible pencils out of 10. If you like this video, like it. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments, if you had to face off against the Cheese Police, what would be your dairy weapon of choice? Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, everybody. Rest up because tomorrow we're wrapping up the week with Slime Time Friday. I'll see you in the next one.